Do you feel that your intimate energy is no longer what it used to be? Or do you know someone who has been experiencing a drop in sexual desire, frequent fatigue, lack of motivation, and loss of vitality? These signs often deeply affect not only relationships, but also self-esteem and emotional well-being. So pay close attention, because what you are about to discover now could be the first step toward a silent, yet powerful transformation, one that few people know about. Few realize, but there is an ancient spice used by civilizations such as India, Egypt, and China that has been considered a natural aphrodisiac. This spice not only intensifies sexual desire, but also improves blood circulation and contributes to hormonal balance naturally. It is the clove, a simple kitchen ingredient with surprising potential. Daily consumption, in the form of an infusion, can help both men and women restore vital energy, improve mood, restore pleasure, and reignite the drive to live intensely. And the most curious thing, even with all these benefits, this knowledge is still neglected, including by many health professionals. Incorporating clove into your daily routine can be a natural and effective way to renew intimate energy and bring back the balance and vitality that seem to be fading. Modern science is only beginning to validate what ancient cultures have known for centuries. One of clove's main active compounds is eugenol, a natural substance with anti-inflammatory, analgesic, and vasodilator properties. This substance stimulates circulation, especially in intimate areas, increasing sensitivity, pleasure, and sexual response. Moreover, eugenol promotes testosterone production in men and helps regulate estrogen levels in women, which is essential for hormonal balance. And this is just the beginning. In this lesson, you will understand why clove is called the spice of passion in various cultures, how it acts on the body naturally and effectively, and how to prepare 1 cup a day correctly to obtain these benefits. I will also share with you a powerful ancestral recipe used to activate sexual energy and revitalize the body from the inside out. If you are one of those people who believe that health, love, and pleasure go hand in hand, comment here. My body is a temple. Take the opportunity to share this video with 3 special people, because many live in silence, believing they have lost the flame of life, when in fact, they only lack a little guidance and reconnection with nature. Clove goes far beyond its culinary use. It is a true ally of intimate health and vitality. Used by ancient civilizations for its medicinal properties, it was considered a natural tonic capable of restoring physical and emotional vigor. Now, science is beginning to prove that it really acts as a powerful bioactive agent. Its composition includes not only eugenol, but also flavonoids, essential oils, and antioxidants, which help fight free radicals, reduce physical and mental fatigue, and stimulate the proper functioning of the nervous system. This is especially valuable for men over 40, who naturally experience a decline in hormone production, and for women going through menopause, a phase when libido is often affected. And there's more. Clove also has a mild sedative effect, helping to relax the central nervous system, which is great for those who suffer from stress or anxiety, 2 of the biggest saboteurs of a healthy sex life. By reducing tension and improving sleep quality, it creates a more favorable internal environment for awakening desire and energy. And the best part? It is accessible, easy to find in any market or natural products store, and when used correctly, its effects can be felt within a few days. The secret lies in consistency and proper preparation. The complete formula with clove. Did you know it is possible to boost desire, energy, and physical and mental well-being with a simple natural infusion? Clove, when used the right way and combined with specific ingredients, becomes a powerful aphrodisiac and revitalizing tonic. Used for centuries by different medicinal cultures, it becomes even more effective when prepared as a functional tea. Today you will learn how to prepare the most potent version of this formula, developed to stimulate circulation, balance hormones, and reactivate sexual vitality in both men and women. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon of whole clove, never powdered, promotes vasodilation, activates sex hormones, and has anti-inflammatory action. 1 teaspoon of fresh grated ginger, thermogenic, increases blood flow, and improves central nervous system response. A small pinch of broken cinnamon stick, aphrodisiac, stabilizes blood sugar levels, and favors dopamine production, the pleasure hormone. 1 teaspoon of pure honey, preferably organic, stimulates the endocrine system and provides quick energy for the body and brain. 250 milliliters of filtered water, equivalent to a standard cup. Preparation method: heat the water until it boils. Add the clove, ginger, and cinnamon. Let it boil for 3 minutes to release the essential oils. Turn off the heat, cover, and let it infuse for 8 minutes. Strain, wait until lukewarm, and add the honey only at the end to preserve its therapeutic properties. How to use correctly. Consume 1 cup per day, preferably in the mid-afternoon or about 30 minutes before intimate moments. For longer-lasting results, it is ideal to drink the beverage for 7 to 10 consecutive days. Usage can be extended up to 30 days, followed by a 1-week break before restarting the cycle. Why does this formula work? Each ingredient in this infusion acts on key points of the body. Clove stimulates peripheral circulation, favors the production of testosterone and estrogen, and increases sensitivity in sexual organs. Ginger warms the body, improves oxygenation, and acts as a natural tonic for the circulatory and nervous systems. Cinnamon regulates metabolism, improves mood, and contributes to increased libido. Honey, a natural energizer, rich in enzymes and minerals that support the hormonal system. This combination works synergistically to restore physical, mental, and emotional balance, promoting a lasting sensation of vigor and desire. Extra tip to enhance results. For men, consume 3 Brazil nuts in the morning. They are very rich in selenium, an essential mineral for healthy testosterone production. For women, add a pinch of turmeric, curcuma, to the tea. Curcumin helps modulate hormones, relieves PMS symptoms, and improves mood. Important precautions. Although natural, this recipe should be used responsibly. Do not exceed 1 cup per day. In excess, it may cause effects such as mild tachycardia, gastric irritation, or low blood pressure. People with gastritis, ulcers, or who use anticoagulant medications should consult a healthcare professional before starting regular use of the infusion. You will be giving your body an ancient formula, validated by both tradition and modern science, capable of revitalizing your sexual energy and restoring the pleasure of living fully. Ancestral practices for vigor. Long before the emergence of scientific medicine, many traditional peoples cultivated natural ways to maintain vitality, fertility, and sexual energy. These knowledges came from observing nature, listening to the body, and intelligently using foods, medicinal plants, and rituals. Today, many of these customs are being validated by modern science and can be applied simply in everyday life. Next, discover time-honored practices from ancestral cultures around the world and how to adapt them to your reality to revitalize body, mind, and desire. Maasai tribe, Kenya and Tanzania. Natural fats, movement, and strategic fasting. Among the Maasai, one of the most physically resilient peoples of East Africa, male vigor was maintained with a diet based on high-quality natural fats, such as raw milk, pasture-raised meat, and blood from sustainably raised animals. They also practiced natural intermittent fasting, often eating only once or twice a day. Additionally, they walked long distances daily, which promoted circulation, strengthened the heart, and reduced insulin resistance, factors directly linked to hormonal health and sexual performance. How to apply today. Adopt intermittent fasting gradually and under supervision, such as skipping breakfast a few times a week. Prefer good fats like extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, avocado, nuts, and free-range eggs. And maintain daily walks of 30 to 40 minutes, preferably outdoors, to naturally stimulate metabolism and testosterone. Tibetan traditions, conscious breathing and energizing herbs. In Tibetan monasteries, monks developed deep controlled breathing techniques to cultivate the so-called inner fire, a vital energy that also influences sexuality. These practices activate the parasympathetic system, responsible for calming the body, balancing hormones, and expanding bodily sensitivity. They also used herbs such as ginseng, saffron, and clove, which promote circulation, fight oxidative stress, and increase physical and sexual vitality. How to apply today. Practice this breathing exercise 3 times a day. Inhale deeply through the nose for 4 seconds. Hold the breath for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly through the mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat for 5 minutes. This simple practice reduces anxiety and improves sexual response over time. Knowledge from the Amazon rainforest. Catuaba, Marapuama, and energizing baths. Indigenous peoples of the Amazon, such as the Tucano and Huniquin, have used medicinal plants with aphrodisiac and revitalizing properties for centuries. Among them are Catuaba and Marapuama, natural tonics that improve mood, increase circulation, and fight physical and mental fatigue. Before union rituals, it was common to use herbal baths prepared with rosemary, basil, mint, and rue. These baths purified, stimulated the senses, and prepared the body for intimate moments. How to apply today. Prepare a concentrated catwaba tea with cinnamon sticks, without sugar, and drink 1 cup about an hour before special moments. For the energizing bath, boil fresh leaves of rosemary, basil, and mint. Strain, add to warm water, and bathe with this infusion before sleeping once a week. The practice relaxes, cleanses, and awakens the body's sensitivity. Ayurvedic traditions from India, ashwagandha and hot oil massage. In Ayurvedic medicine, originating more than 5,000 years ago in India, sexual energy is closely linked to the concept of ojas, the vital force that nourishes the body, strengthens immunity, and sustains desire. One of the most valued plants in this context is ashwagandha, an adaptogenic root used to restore energy, improve sexual function, and combat chronic stress. Another common practice is abhyanga, a daily self-massage with warmed vegetable oils, especially on body areas associated with circulation and relaxation. How to apply today. Take ashwagandha capsules or infusion before bedtime. For the self-massage, warm sesame oil or coconut oil and gently massage the feet, abdomen, and neck at night before lying down. This ritual improves sleep quality, activates circulation, and balances hormones. The couple's natural aphrodisiac, the formula for intimate reconnection. Now it's time to discover one of the most potent and transformative recipes to restore sexual and emotional energy between two people. It is a powerful natural aphrodisiac, discreetly used for centuries by different cultures, and, more recently, studied by science for its real physiological effects on the human body. But here's an important warning. This elixir should not be used individually if you are in a relationship. It may seem like an exaggeration, but isolated use of this preparation has caused imbalances in many couples. This is because it truly awakens more desire, energy, and bodily connection. And if only one partner experiences this activation, the imbalance in the relationship can generate frustration, emotional distance, and even breakups. If the goal is to reignite intimacy and strengthen complicity, the ideal is to invite your partner to experience this together with you. This is a connection practice, not just a physical resource. Natural stimulating recipe, ingredients, preparation method, and proper use. Here is the traditional, simple, and potent formula, made with ingredients known for their aphrodisiac, hormonal, and vasodilating properties. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon of whole clove, not powdered. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon stick, grated or broken. 1 teaspoon of fresh grated ginger. 1 tablespoon of pure honey, preferably orange blossom or wildflower. 3 cardamom seeds, optional, but with a strong effect on mood and the respiratory system. 250 milliliters of filtered water. Preparation method: bring the water to a boil. Add the clove, cinnamon, ginger, and cardamom. Let boil for 3 minutes. Turn off the heat, cover the pot, and let it infuse for another 10 minutes. Strain the mixture and only then add the honey, when the infusion is already lukewarm, to preserve its medicinal properties. How to take it. Drink 1 cup per day, preferably 20 to 30 minutes before intimate moments. For continuous effects, take it for 5 to 7 consecutive days. For prolonged use, it can be continued for up to 30 days, with a 1-week break before repeating the cycle. Why does it work? Understand the effects on body and mind. This recipe is not just traditional. It has solid foundations in hormonal, vascular, and neurological physiology. Its ingredients were carefully chosen for their complementary and synergistic actions. Clove, rich in eugenol, it acts as a natural vasodilator, stimulates the production of sexual hormones, and improves blood circulation in erogenous zones. Ginger, thermogenic, it raises body temperature, accelerates metabolism, and favors blood flow to sexual organs, in addition to increasing energy. Cinnamon, acts in blood sugar regulation and stimulates libido by raising dopamine levels and improving overall metabolism. Pure honey, a natural source of quick energy, also stimulating the release of endorphins and facilitating the absorption of the other ingredients. Cardamom, considered a digestive and emotional tonic, it improves disposition, mood, and helps control anxiety, which often blocks libido. Together, these ingredients act on multiple systems: circulatory, endocrine, and central nervous, promoting a real increase in sensitivity, arousal, emotional connection, and sexual desire. A ritual for two: attention to conscious use. This is not just an aphrodisiac drink, it is a ritual of intimate reconnection. By doing it together, the couple and the recipe become part of a process that naturally, intensely, and safely reactivates the physical and emotional bond. Attention: avoid drinking more than 1 cup per day. In excess, the ingredients can cause effects such as tachycardia, gastric irritation, or low blood pressure. People with ulcers, gastritis, low blood pressure, or who use blood thinners should consult a healthcare professional before using it. This ritual is a gateway to a more conscious, natural, and restorative intimacy. And it's just the beginning. Conclusion. So, did you expect that such a common ingredient as clove, present in the kitchens of so many homes, could hold such transformative power over your body, your energy, and even your emotional bonds? Perhaps the greatest surprise of this lesson is not only what you discovered, but how this simple knowledge can become a path to renewal, pleasure, and reconnection. More than what you consume, it matters how you commit to the process, with whom you share it, and with what intention you practice. Healing, desire, and vitality are not just physical themes. They are dimensions of care for the soul and for the bonds that sustain us. Caring for intimacy is also a spiritual act. It is respecting your body, honoring the one by your side, and committing to a lighter, fuller, and more conscious life. Now tell me, what score from 0 to 10 would you give this lesson? And where are you watching from? This helps us see how far this message is reaching, how many people this knowledge can serve as a new beginning. If you believe that love, health, and desire are sacred expressions of nature and the divine, write here in the comments, "My body is a temple." This affirmation carries more than words. It represents a commitment to self-care, to awakening vital energy, and to living in harmony with yourself and others. And now, before moving on, take a pause. Share this video with 3 loved ones. You may be delivering exactly the guidance they were seeking and didn't even know existed. How many people live today feeling like they've lost their spark, when what they truly lack is knowledge and reconnection with the essential? This may be one of the last opportunities to access this special content, so secure your material now before it goes offline. Maybe you are the channel of change in the life of someone you love, and so your journey continues with more wisdom. I'll leave here on the screen 2 complimentary videos that deepen what we learned today. Subscribe to the channel, activate the bell to receive the next lessons, all made with truth, care, and faith in the power of natural healing. See you at the next meeting. Much light, health, and a big hug. Stay with God.